Hello and welcome back to the chasm. So, we have just beaten the two abyss lectors that appeared out of the scary purple fog. And we've just been shouted by Jichong up ahead somehow. Even though she was not up ahead before the fight. Something suspicious and strange is afoot.
Follow my street! I see everything! Let the show begin.
So, we are on our way to confront her, I suppose. We'll see what's going on. Less of a confrontation and more of just like a, hey girl, what's up? It's great to see that you're alright. What were those two creatures? I've never seen anyone or anything like that. Not very good at fake coughing. Alright, there's no need to be so strict. I won't risk provoking them, I know. How did you get in front of us? We came through a hidden mine on the western side that just so happens to let us get around the areas infested with the black matter and the strange creatures below. Ugh. Are you alright? I'm fine. That road was pretty hard to find and no mistake. It might have been some sort of path the treasure hoarders carved out en route to their loot stashes. But I can't imagine them wanting to come out this far down either. Well, our campsite isn't too far away. Let's talk as we go, shall we? Sure. I assume it's up? Usually these guys are on the path where you're supposed to go, so... Speaking of which, we heard a few tolling sounds not long after we entered the mines, and then the tunnels started collapsing. We just about barely got out by running for our lives. No one was hurt and our equipment wasn't damaged. Wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Heh, not really.
For you?
I probably shouldn't have done that without an easy replenishment. Oh well. I'm sure we'll be fine. There we go, we're fine. We're here. Welcome to the forward operating base. Before we talk to Jichong, I'm going to go and upgrade my adjuvant, because I think I should be able to. Ah, you're here. Thanks for helping us clear the path. Jichong was also a big help in guiding us as well, so thanks to you both. Tell me about the camp. Well, it looks good, eh? My specialty, by the way. I started learning all this from my father starting from the time I was around 10. How to set up campsites, how to make crystal lamps, how to maintain mining equipment. I learned, and my father grew old all the while. Eventually, when his eyesight began failing, it fell to me to maintain the safety of the equipment. It's the safety equipment in the mine. And even later on, well, as you can see, I'm not young anymore myself. As for the rest of my tale, it's not much. I found a man, lost a man, had a daughter who went off to Sumeru to study. Sometimes, when the men at the mines leave us early, it falls to me to take care of their kids. So I carry some sweets around all the time. And that's why, in my mind, kids always look this way to me. Sweet smelling, staring at me from where they are on the ground, waiting for candy or some colourful rocks to play with. Whoa, so, do you... Paimon. Little shit. Do you have candy on you right now, Jinwoo? Candy? Well, it's not the fancy type like you'd get in the city, but you're not going to be picky now, are you? Ah, so that's the kind of candy you're talking about. People come and go, leaving only memories behind to accompany me. And adventurers who go into the mines like you, of course. I guess I can't. Oh, we've been given some sugar. Thank you, Jinwoo. Sugar mommy. No. No. Let's continue this quest then. Oh, hello there. Is there something you need? You're coughing away. You sure you're okay? I'm alright, really. The air down here is just kind of thin, which doesn't sit too well with me. Ah, yes. This is the map that I drew earlier. Ugh. Well, that feels better. You'd best rest up. Don't go running around all over the place now. Speaking of maps, we've got one for you as well. It's a map of the two strange bells. Seems like it's something those dastardly Fatui left behind. Thank you. I'll incorporate this new location into my map. Wait a moment. Did you say Fatui? They've tunneled into this place as well? It certainly looks like it. Looks like we've got to be even more careful while exploring the chasm. Speaking of which, we found this. You've been around here more, Jichong, so you probably know what this is used for, right? This? I think I found a gate with a symbol similar to this one somewhere deeper down. Sorry. If I remember correctly, you should hear the wind behind that gate. I'm quite sure that there should be a large open space behind it for us to explore. I wonder what relationship this thing has to that gate. Might it be a key of some sort? Jichong's right. This is a device used to unlock the gate. Whoa, where did you come from? A hello before joining the conversation might be nice. Sorry, I was just too eager to say that this strange device is indeed used to open doors. I once looked into similar devices, and just as luck might have it, the device in your hands is an exact match to the one in my research lab. Unfortunately, neither alchemy nor basic mechanics can help us understand the energy held within these devices, nor can they explain the principles behind their ability to unlock and lock gates. A research lab? Aren't you a paleontologist? We Amurta take a rather dim view of those who rely purely on theory. That said, we often have to work with those blockheads from Spontamad all the same. Well, that's all I can tell you. There isn't much else to be said with regard to the academia. You can keep going. Not that we'll understand or anything, of course. Oh, I'll stop. I didn't form this exploration team to divulge all our secrets or something. Whatever the case, if we're able to find that gate that Jichong spoke of, we'll be able to use this strange device to open it. Let's go together then, shall we? Ever since you shared this new map with me, I've been left with this last section unmapped. I just thought that we could... I'm sorry. You know, we could get it all done in one go. Sorry. I got sick of coughing, I'm sorry. We can leave the map thing aside for now. Have you had close contact with that black muddy stuff at any point? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Oh, I'm fine. The environment's just not sitting too well with me, you know? I mean, this is nothing for a true adventurer, cough cough. Nothing? Hey, you better wake up, you hear? You're the only person, I repeat, the only person in the whole team who has shown such serious negative reactions during this process. We have to send you up to the surface to rest. If we go now, there's still time. Alright, don't look at me like that. Do whatever you want. It's not like I'm your parent or something. Khedive, do you mind explaining? I'm telling you this out of the goodness of my heart. Don't take it for a reason to violate the strictures of the academia. I'm sorry, I cannot divulge the details, but Jichong has to get some distance from the thing under the chasm. No, she has to leave the chasm itself. Wait, what? Come on, you're talking in riddles. Are you just annoyed that Jichong's not well or something? She is very sick, yes, and if no one takes it more seriously, it really will be too late. Alright, please, just stop it. I joined this team of my own accord. I'm not going to change my decision based on what others say. I think you're kind of a dumbass. I get that you have some sort of like goal or whatever, drive, but like, you know, it's your health. He's clearly saying you're gonna die if you stay down here. Yes. And I suppose that as an adventurer, your primary concern is the remuneration. If you're willing to leave, I'll make sure you're compensated. It'll be quite the generous package. The representatives from Liyue will understand as well. Sorry, I'll have to excuse myself now. The area Saru cleared out needs remapping. I shan't waste your time any further. Right, Saru. I'll head to the gate that I mentioned before later. If that's where you're headed as well, we can meet up there. This kid is not to be reasoned with. At all. You're being too harsh on Jichong, Khedive. Exactly. You were so curt, and you didn't explain anything either. Is there any wonder that you ticked her off? Heh. I just didn't expect that she would have literally no concern for her life at all. You know what? Forget it. She can do what she wants. And then she'll regret it later, and ask for help. That's how young people are. Always got to take a hit or two before they learn. What exactly is wrong with Jichong anyway? What we're facing is, in essence, very similar to the anomalies on Dragonspine, in the sense that their source is something alien to this world we know. And it involves the clash of two energies. And that is why we had to get you on the team, Saru, since you are able to manipulate the elements without the use of a vision. For normal people like us, who neither have visions nor can manipulate the elements, these anomalies are malignant, even fatal. Those who have close contact with the source of the anomalies may begin to lose touch with the world. Some will weaken swiftly, and even... So, Jichong is in trouble. That's as much as I can say. Wait, then what are we supposed to do? Should we chase after her? It's her choice. But we can't just stand by and watch. We should at least try, Saru. Well, don't let me delay you either way. I'll leave you to your own business. There are still a great many secrets for us to discover down there. And if you meet Jichong, please take care of her on behalf of the rest of us. I'll do my best.
The smell coming from the mines has changed again.
Something's been wrong with Jichong lately. I suspect it's that tainted stuff that's affecting her mind and body. Whatever it is, it's strikingly similar to the way in which locals here 500 years ago described the Dark Calamity. But today, the Yakshas are a distant memory, and Rex Lapis too has left us. I must admit that this is the most worried I've ever been for the safety of us mortals. Sorry, I kept you back just to tell you all this pointless nonsense. Still, never mind. You stay safe now, alright? If I speak to her now, will she let me refine? There we go. Oh neat, a crown. Yeah, the rewards are decent. Is it only opening these that gives you... No. Oh, that's nice. Let's start making our way down. To find Jichong and hopefully save her from her own stupid self. There we go. Boom. Oh man. Even deeper we go. I'll fight you. Runa.
Here! Yeah! Hi! Yeah!
Shadowy Husk Defender. So, he defends husks. Ha ha ha. That is a beautiful mushroom.
With all my strength,
Got some shrooms down here.
I'll protect us.
Not you.
Everyone hold hands.
Supposed to be using.
You, Blade, you're up. Let me help you pack this up.
Oh, thanks. For now, we're going to ignore the gorgeous looking talking mushroom. We're going to concentrate on the current quest. So let's go find Jichong and the gate. It's so beautiful down here. I love a good mushroom. I want to put these in my teapot. Actually, don't even mention my teapot. It's so horrible. I've done that thing where you like just stack furniture in a massive pile to make the highest score possible. I despise myself for it, but one must do what one must do. I'm sure at some point I will try and make a good
Let me help
teapot.
you pack this up.
But for now, I have one island for farms. And the rest is for junk. Okay, let's go find that teleport waypoint as well. Oh, hello there.
Here! Here! Let the show begin. Don't be scared! For you.
Me?
There you are, eavesdropper.
Hey!
The more...
With all my strength!
Over here!
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
Ew.
I'll protect us.
Let me amuse myself.
Stay put! Oh, hi. Oh.
Wait, stop. Who are you? Why are you here? And why are you attacking me? You're one to talk, we saw you sneaking around. Since you're the bad guy here, why don't you explain yourself first? Katerina. My name is Katerina Snezhevna. You're the one from earlier that I couldn't pronounce. I'm very sorry, Katerina. My name is the most I can divulge. My apologies. We just want to know what's happening. We aren't trying to interrogate you. Sorry. That really is all I can disclose. What are the Fatui doing here? That's classified. Come on, bad guys do have a thing for being secretive. You're right. We're the bad guys, and that's what we do. Alright, time's up for the question and answer session. We've got company.
I see
That's
everything.
so cute.
Positions. Cheer.
Thank you for not stabbing me in the back. Feelings mutual. Although, I don't know where you got that impression. This isn't a romantic place to try hitting on me. Come to my hideout if you wish to talk. Eh? Isn't she a fatous? Is it really okay to just let her go instead of sending her to the Millilith? Seems a little harsh to just immediately be like, she's just standing here. Arrest her. Alright. Paimon gets it. Forget it. She didn't hurt us after all. Let's let her off the hook this time, shall we? Well, we're going to leave her to it. For now. We're going to keep progressing with this Chasm Delver's quest.
Let me help you pack this up.
Thanks, Nilu. There she is. I was just trying to get that. Hey, Sorrow, you're here. Found you. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Did I annoy you in some way? You know, Paimon's having trouble telling who looks worse between the two of you. You need to get more rest. You know, everyone's actually really concerned about you. Please don't care so little about your own safety. Of course I know they're worried, but it's like I said before, this is what an adventurer's life should be like. I mean, being on the brink of death every second because you're inhaling some muddy, otherworldly substance isn't what I would consider an adventurer's life. No adventurers in this world would balk in the face of danger, and I have no wish to lie in bed in my dotage, withered by age, relying on others to eat or even get myself to the toilet. If the alternative is stability and boredom, I'll choose danger any day. I'd rather lay my life down here than lie in some cushy bed waiting for time to claim me. I belong here. I know it. A comfy job with the ministry, that's not for me. Khedive's Mora, it doesn't own me. And as opposed to those lucky few who have visions, adventure, exploration, challenge, these are things that can only be truly experienced by normal people like us. So when it comes down to it, it's all about you, huh? Haven't you spared a single thought for others? I've said it before, this is my own personal business. It's got nothing to do with anyone else. I'm sorry that they might feel bad about the matter, but... You want to leave a memory of yourself behind, do you? Yes. Yes. I don't want to be forgotten. At least this way I'll leave some maps behind, and I'll have borne witness to the sights of the chasm. And I would have accomplished all this, stepping into the realm of the forbidden, as a normal human being. And the trail of the Yaksha who defended Liyue in legends might be behind this gate. If I could reach that place. I don't know if I can make it there, but I wish that I could get closer to these unknown places. Perhaps we might truly find the reason for those anomalies here in the chasm. Everyone needs a rest, ordinary or not. There may be worse things behind that gate. We're all worried about you. Please don't take such poor care of yourself. What you need to do right now is regain your strength. Please go back to the camp and take a rest. Yep, that's right. You should totally get some more rest. The road ahead is still plenty dangerous. You can just wait for us to finish clearing the obstacles ahead before following after. It won't be too late. Anyway, someone needs to record down what we've seen, right? If no one records the stuff, no one will remember it after all. I'm on being reasonable? Say it isn't so. Come on, Sorrow, what are you talking about? I get it. I'll go back if you insist. But please, you keep your wits about you as well. We will. Stay safe on the way back now. Paimon has no idea if she really heard a word we said. Let's open the gate. It's a very tiny gate. Like, I always think, who are these designed for? Really tall, skinny guys. Well, I guess the Abyss Lectors. That crystal looks familiar. Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, yes, nice. I think I've got 2 of those now. Yeah. An explosion has occurred. Cause unknown. The Mokosh device, which should have theoretically been able to clear the abyssal corruption from this place, has overloaded and been destroyed. The black pollutant on the main fragment has begun to regenerate. We need to sum up what we've learned thus far. One or several hard strikes aimed at key stress points on the main fragment can cause the black matter to retreat. Our scouting parties have discovered human activity in different locations. Whether they are human or some other creature is unclear, but perhaps they might even be the culprits behind the black matter's propagation. Interesting. So they were trying to get rid of it as well. What's this then? Oh. Ouch.
Here! Everyone hold hands!
I love how she climbs. She goes like a little gremlin.
With all my strength!
There we go.
Let the show begin. I wonder who this gift could be from. Position. I'll protect us. You, Dwayne, you're up.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Interesting. This tunnel is so long. Why did someone shut it behind a giant gate? What will we find inside? Gotta say, I'm pretty curious myself. Each one mentioned a tale of a giant serpent lurking in the chasm.
Let me help you pack this up.
I missed that. It's an ice flower. Well, it's a mist flower, but you know what I mean. Oh, there's a waypoint. That's good. Okay. We have another nail. This doesn't look like a natural cave. Looks like something huge cut right through this place instead. Huh. Actually, rammed right through might be more accurate. You know, Sarah, don't you think this floating thingy looks rather familiar? This resembles what we saw on top of Dragonspine back then. The smell or aura, it's pretty similar. Whatever it is, it's really spooky. What have you discovered, Paimon? Whatever it is, this is pretty creepy. You know, doesn't that stone tablet look kinda new to you? It doesn't look like it fits in with the ruins around it at all. Although the inscription cannot be understood per se, a little observation reveals that the engraving is a map of the surrounding area, and that the other pictures have something to do with the floating crystal. So the big crystal has 5 wood devices around it, and these lines are connected to the crystal. Yeah, Paimon can't read this. Why is this diagram so messy? Looks like we need to activate those 5 devices. Then someone needs to hit the crystal or something, and then the black spots will disappear. So the application of external force can speed up the purification. After that... Wait a minute, why did they draw this big worm? Seems like this stone tablet is telling us to beware of the super big worm. So hitting the crystal will awaken some kind of giant creature? Huh. That sounds a lot easier to get. But still, we've got to try before we know for sure. Also, Zara, look at that purple blackish stuff. It's all over the big crystal. Looks pretty similar to that dark mud we encountered before too. Well, let's start from activating those devices. Yeah, you're right. Oh-ho, very fearless of you, Paimon. Well, we're already here, so we might as well do something. That's very brave, Paimon. Bam. Okay, so we've revealed the big thing, and we need to do some purification. But I think I am going to leave that until the next video. So, I hope you've enjoyed, I hope you're intrigued, and I will see you next time. Bye!